The Burger King. Charles is offered a paper crown from fast food fan and helps another man with his cap as Camilla poses for selfies with well-wishers on walkabout in Germany. King Charles was affectionately offered a crown, a paper one, on the first official engagement of his state visit to Germany today. He was undertaking a walkabout at the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin when he came across a number of well-wishers who were wearing Burger King crowns given away by the fast food giant. One man took his off and tried to press it into the king's hands, saying politely, "This is for you, if you want it." Charles smiled broadly and said, "I'm all right." He, of course, has a number of real ones at home. He also grinned and declined another crown from a woman who said, "I have a present for you." The king was also seen bending down to pick up a man's cap before returning it back to him, with the grateful well-wisher thanking him and bowing. Charles and Camilla, who posed for selfies with fans, were formally greeted at the Brandenburg Gate by Germany's President Frank-Walter Steinmeier and wife Elke Budenbender before the national anthems were played. In a sign of the importance placed on the visit, the couple were given the first full ceremonial and military welcome at the landmark since the Second World War. Even Queen Elizabeth II, who also visited Berlin for her last ever state visit abroad in 2015, wasn't afforded that honor. They had been due to fly in from Paris, but the first part of their visit to France was cancelled at the 11th hour by President Macron amid scenes of huge civil unrest in his country. It will be rearranged at a later date. The king spoke for the first time this afternoon about cancelling the visit, telling a reporter it was very sad. In Berlin, Queen Consort sported a colorful turquoise coat and dress by Bruce Oldfield and a jaunty hat by Philip Tracy. And in a beautifully personal detail, she was sporting a brooch that belonged to Queen Elizabeth, given to the late monarch by Queen Mary on her confirmation in 1942. The king's foresight on climate change was hailed by President Steinmeier at a green energy reception held at Schloss Bellevue. The monarch followed a translation of the president's remarks in a booklet and smiled warmly as Mr. Steinmeier repeated them in English. The president told guests in the building's Grand Langansel, "I am grateful that King Charles III began to champion healthy nutrition, sustainability, and climate action very early on. We are all benefiting today from Your Majesty's convictions." He also thanked the king for making his first state visit to Germany, saying, "This visit, Your Majesty's very first trip abroad as the new king, is a tremendous personal gesture, and for that I would like to express my heartfelt thanks. I am looking forward to the coming days and to the many opportunities we will have to exchange views,